We're here with Jordan White, who this morning was named American Football Coach Association All-American. Jordan, what does it mean to you to have that tag of All-American next to your name?
It means a lot. A lot of hard work since I've been here since 2006, and the injuries I've been able to overcome and the adversity I've been able to overcome just to still be able to play and still be able to play at a high enough level to be recognized, at an All-American level. And, it shows the contributions that everybody's made around here, from Coach Cubitt, with the game plan, to the guys surrounding me, Alex Carter and the great group of receivers and a great line at the same time. So it's really not just me out here with this tag All-American, but it's All-American efforts by everyone around me.
There are 4 major All-America teams. Obviously, AFCA is one of them. Another one is Associated Press, and that award comes out later in December. But the last AP All-American that was a receiver, his jersey's on the wall right behind you. What's your relationship like with Greg, and what would it mean to also add your name to that list as well?
I think we've got a good relationship. I think it's something we've built over the years, especially this past May, when we were able to work out together because of the NFL lockout. So it was really kind of blessing in disguise for me, this NFL lockout, being able to work with him and kind of pick his brain, what he's been able to do when he was in college, and kind of translate some of that stuff to the field, and translate what he does on the field into what I can do on the field. So just being able to pick his brain, continually, even as our season went on this year and as his season goes on.
This, you mentioned, is your 6th year, is your final year in a Bronco uniform. Can you pick one moment from this season that will stand out or stands out currently for you?
I think I want to say Rontavious Atkins' strip at UConn, just being able to beat a BCS team. I know teams have done it in the past. We did to Iowa a few years ago, and the guys, the 2008 group with Jamarco and Louis Delmas and them guys, they beat Illinois at Ford Field. So just being able to go over UConn and beat them. And then another one would be that just that whole afternoon, the Central Michigan game afternoon. No one here has ever beat Central Michigan, and I've been able to play here for 6 years. We'll play here for 4 of them, but be here for 6. And I've never beat Central Michigan, and that's been on my mind for a little bit in the past few years. And to come out and get a win in the fashion that we did, that afternoon, that's something I won't forget.
And finally, Jordan, what can you say, or what do you want to say to your teammates that are leaving the program with you this year, but also the ones that have more years to come in a Bronco uniform?
I want to say to everyone, just really don't take anything for granted, because it can be taken away at any moment. I think myself, more than anybody that's been here in the past few years, can really attest to that. And just living every moment to the fullest, especially when you're at practice. Some days you might not want to practice, and some days you might not want to suit up for a winter conditioning with Coach Peoples. But when you're injured and you're not able to participate in things like that, you really understand what you're missing, and you really miss what's going on in the group of guys, and just build the friendships and relationships that would last beyond just Western Michigan.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Congratulations.
Thank you.